Hi everyone, this is Jeremiah from Frontier Precision, and today I'm going to show you how to pull the data logs off your FreeFly Astro, or pull them off manually so you can email them, or connect it to the internet so you can then have it automatically upload that data to Auterion Suite. From Auterion Suite, you can then share that data with the manufacturer depending on which flight you want, and I'll show you all of that right now. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the USB-C method of connecting the FreeFly Astro to your computer, and then we're going to work through Auterion Mission Control and the Auterion Mission Suite, or the Auterion Suite. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to take this cable right here. It's a USB-C that's plugged into the back of my laptop, and then I'm going to plug it into this guy right here. It's the same little guy that you use to plug in your USB flash card. So all I'm going to do is take that, stick it in there. Once it's plugged in, we can switch over to the computer side of things. So now on your computer, what we can do is we can open up Auterion Mission Control. Once we open up Auterion Mission Control, we're going to go to the top left, and then we're going to go into Vehicle Setup. Actually, no, not Vehicle Setup. We're going to go into Settings. Within Settings, we're going to go into Comlinks, and in here we're going to connect to the UDP port. So I'm going to click on my UDP port. I'm going to click Connect.
Position flight mode.
And once I hit connect, it's going to actually connect to Auterion Mission Control. Once I'm back in Auterion Mission Control, I'll click the top left button. I'm just going to go back to my fly screen right here. What we're going to do after this is now we're going to have to connect the FreeFly Astro to the internet. And for us to do this, we're going to go on Auterion Mission Control. In the top left, we're going to click up right here, and then we're going to click in Vehicle Setup. Once we're in Vehicle Setup, we'll go to Wi-Fi. Once we're in Wi-Fi, looks like I already have it connected, but once we're in Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi will generally be off. If it's off, all you got to do is click it to turn it on. Once it turns it off, reset. Okay, so now it's off. So what we're going to first do is we're going to make sure Wi-Fi is turned on. So it's turned on right now. We're going to change this Wi-Fi mode to station. Once it's turned to station, we're going to have to type in our wireless network SSID and our password too. So the wireless network that I have running right now is going to be FP unmanned, my password. So once I have that typed in, I'm going to hit connect. We'll give a few minutes, or less than a minute, we'll give it a few seconds. But once those few seconds are done, we're going to see this right here that says status, and it's going to be a green little circle right here. If it's green, that means everything's connected and everything's good to go. Once it's connected, though, we can actually pull up a browser, and then we can navigate to this guy, 10.41.1.1. Once we get in here, we can actually see that the status of mine is registered and the connectivity is online, and my software version up here. You can see a bunch of other information too, but we can go over that in another video. Once we know that the connectivity is online, we then can go to Auterion Suite. So now that I'm in Auterion Suite, we can go to Vehicles. Within Vehicles, we can select our Astro right here. So since it's connected to the internet, you can see that green little dot right here. I'm going to click on that. And then now it goes into the specific Astro itself. The next thing we do is when we want to pull those data logs out, we're going to choose those flights that we want the data to be sent to FreeFly. So how to do that is we're going to go pick on the individual flight. So this guy right here. And then you can, if we go to logs, we can see the logs. But besides that, for us to get it automatically sent to the manufacturer, we just check this box right here. Once we check it, a little screen pops up, and this is your contact email that you write in, and then the message about that flight. Any issues that you had or what happened during that flight that was an issue, you can click share, and the log gets sent to the manufacturer so they can take a look at it. So when you look up or when they go through and look up your information, they can pull your logs too. And take a look at your logs and see what could happen and try and figure out a fix for that issue. The other way of doing this too is if we don't want to automatically upload and automatically share it with the manufacturer, we can do this a different way. Again, we would do it with the USB-C cable plugged in, and we would just go back to Arterion Mission Control. Again, I'm just going to go back to the fly screen. Once I'm in the fly screen at the top left, we're going to click this, I think it's 5 or 6 times really fast. So, all right. So once you click it enough times, you'll see we're going to switch to advanced mode. So I'm going to click the button to switch to advanced mode. Once it switches to advanced mode, you can see in the top left right here that the icon has changed color. That means we're in advanced mode. We'll click on that, and then we're going to go to Analyze. Once we go to Analyze, we're in the log download screen. We can go to Refresh, and now it's going to pull those data logs or the instances of the data logs onto Arterion Mission Control in front of you. Once we have this right here, we'll select the log that we want to download, and then we'll click Download. We'll select the folder, and then it's going to go through and download that data onto your desktop, and then you can upload that somewhere and send it out to FreeFly or send it out to Arterion or whoever needs these data telemetry files or these log files. But besides that, that's kind of how you get your data logs off the FreeFly Astro. Either you can have it automatically synced to Arterion Mission Suite, then share it with the manufacturer, or you can pull it off manually like this and have that file sent from you directly to FreeFly or directly to Arterion. Hopefully this video helps you out. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Jeremiah at frontierprecision.com, or you can reach out to anyone in our unmanned team at uas@frontierprecision.com. I said that both at the same time. Did I? I have no idea. But uas@frontierprecision.com for everyone, Jeremiah at frontierprecision.com for me. I'll talk to you guys later.